So what challenge is humanity facing that requires more people understand Earth and space sciences? So we're entering a period in the evolution of the planet where the future depends increasingly on what humans do, on what we do. It's a period of time that we're referring to as the Anthropocene, the age of humans. We see it most clearly in climate change, where the future of Earth's climate depends on humanity's actions. But we see it in other areas as well, and we see it in totally different ways, in the sense that humans are now expanding out into space. So as we move into that future, where the planet's future and even the entire solar system's future depends on human choices and human actions, it's important that people understand this much better than in the past, and that more and more people understand it. So how can digital learning help? So broadly, we're facing three huge challenges. We're facing a challenge of scale, of how many people do we reach. We're facing a challenge of quality, of teaching people in a way that is effective. And we have a challenge of inclusion. Who do we bring along in that journey? It's one thing to scale, but if you scale just to a segment of the society, you aren't really bringing all of humanity along. So ultimately, we have three problems, and they're interrelated, right? How do we scale? How do we scale at quality? And how do we do it in a way that is inclusive of everybody can bring along?
I'm a field geologist. I would love to be able to take all of my students out into the field with me and actually show them the features that help us to understand how the Earth works, how old the Earth is, what the Earth is made of. But that's not possible for many groups of people whom we want to be learners. I see great opportunity for making virtual and digital online education increasingly place-based.
We're working with our faculty here at ASU to develop the highest quality, engaging content so that learners really feel engaged while they're learning, and it's not just a passive experience for them. That's where the highest educational outcomes come, is when folks are engaged, when they're really excited about what they're learning about. And so we at ASU are working very closely with lots of our different schools and faculty, including the ETX Center, in creating these amazing, engaging, adaptive learning technologies and content.
Earth and space science education has suffered from the same sort of elitism that physics and biology and chemistry have suffered with over the years. So it used to be that the intro classes were proudly considered to be weeding out classes. An average grade was a C, and you had to be at the very top in order to be selected to go on. And that kind of attitude and that structure has just kept out so many people who could contribute to Earth and space sciences. And it's voices and perspectives that we've been needing to have. And so we really need to fundamentally change such that we include the people who need to be included in order to create a sustainable future.
We've known for a while that there's a better way to teach than lectures. At the same time, there's just a lot of inertia behind lecture-based teaching. One of the things that's really important to moving people away from that traditional model is giving them the resources to support using active learning or using inquiry-based learning. The NASA Infiniscope project is designed to produce high-quality digital learning experiences that are available for learners of all ages for free on the web. So these learning experiences are designed to support teachers who are working with the next generation science standards, also support independent learners, homeschool learners, or just the general public who may be interested in brushing up on their science.
Some things that the Earth and Space Science community can do right now to help facilitate Earth and Space Science in the classroom at the K-12 level is simply to get involved. So you can join the community. We have an entire community of educators within the Infiniscope network that their primary target is Earth and Space Science education. And you can join this community and you can become involved with these educators and help mentor them in understanding how we integrate Earth and Space Science into these other core disciplines.